Welcome back, gentlemen and ladies, or the other way around, to another 4-in-1 pedal by Keeley. Inceptioned last year with the Noble Screamer, where you had one kind of green pedal into the other green pedal's EQ, or the opposite way around, or it in its own EQ, and in the end, those 2-4 things combinations. This is, why are you watching this? This is the third video I'm filming right now, which means my mouth and brain don't work together. This is a good pedal, and many of you bought it. They already knew back then that this wouldn't be the only one. In between, they did the Muse driver, great red pedal, with Keeley's interpretation of how the pedal should be, and then this guitar player's, Timden's interpretation of how the pedal should be, and apparently they couldn't find, an agreement, so they put it both in there, into this form factor, with top-loaded everything, 3 knobs, 2 switches, a switch to switch the EQ, and a switch to switch the clipping, and a thing to turn it on. A great platform that they came up with. And now there's a blue one, there's a yellow one, and then there's this orange one. And these are, I would say, not clones. Keeley has modded these pedals for years. People have bought the Keeley modded blues driver and all that stuff for years. So it's Robert's interpretation of what these pedals would be, and then flip it around and send one into the other's EQ, and so on. So here we have the motherfucking DS. No, it's obviously a muff, but if I actually put my muff on the table, that's gonna be too big, too dense, just too muff. And of course, which muff? That muff, or the Ram's head, or the one, the Russian. And there's so many, arguments about that's the best one. This is Keeley's muff interpretation, and the DS, of course, is the other. And muff isn't really an orange pedal. The orange pedal, the DS1 by the Bosses. I happen to have both of them. They're on the table. Don't think that I will put them in this video and compare, because I don't want to. But there they are. That's what they look like. You can buy both of these, try to wire them up, put them on the board and all that, but you still cannot send one's clipping into the other's EQ, which you can do with this. I'm going to start with the DS side. So not up this time, but down. For me, that makes the more sense. So we're going to start with the DS side. And why am I playing this ultra ergonomic JS1000 from 2002? It's my baby. You've never really, I think, seen it on the channel maybe once or twice in 3,000 videos. Because Satriani was famous for playing a Marshall and sending a DS1 into it. Now, how he got his mind-blowingly unique mid-focus tone from that, I do not understand. We have a JCM800 here. We have this thing here. We're going to try. I'm going to fail because it's not going to be Satriani. So he did something in addition to that. Could it be fingers? Could it be speaker? I don't know. But it's a Satriani type sound. I can go single coil here, but with these really distorty sounds, probably not. So I'm going to go neck. I'm going to start with the DS at 9 o'clock into the Tube Workshop 2864 up there, which is a 14-watt 6v6 loaded super boutique amp for $2,800. I have a video on the channel. It is an absolutely amazing pedal platform, and of course we're going to send it into other amps as well, as we always do. That's why these videos are so long, not because I talk so much, which I also do. Here we go. No, here we don't go. What am I doing wrong? Plugging the cable in is a good idea. So here we go. Get a little bit of space there from the Eventide H90. Just a great distortion right there. I could play the whole thing and I forgot. I need to play some Satriani. And we're gonna do that in a bit. Let's look at the curves here. So we got this DS, which seems to really add top end on the EQ and attenuate the bass a little bit, and the other way around when you turn it to the left. And the same thing really on the muff. So they should be very similar. We'll find out. The DS looks like it's got hard clipping and the muff has soft clipping. And we're gonna go completely to the muff side. Yeah, fuzzy, thick. I'm missing top end, so let's do this. Really love it on that lower gain setting there. On the muff with more and more EQ, with more gain, the EQ changes. You could hear on that highest gain setting that the top end was shifting. Let's do this again. There's a cat. I can see the cat. What's it doing here? Is it gonna bite me? It's right there. It's ripping the couch apart. Could you not go behind the rack? We had an agreement. Muff into the DS EQ. things do shift quite a bit. Gonna take the DS into the MUFFY EQ. Oh, low end drops out quite a bit, so you can lean out, leanify your DS. It is fuzzier when it's going through that tone thing. So a little bit more unpredictable than the other pedals, but a wealth of tones nonetheless. Let's end this here. We're going to go into the MVP66 by Morgan, a JTM type amp. So it's going to brittle by itself. I'm getting there, but that's a cool fuzz. Into the Marshall Mini Plexi SV20H by itself. Much leaner in the low end. No. Massive fuzz tones there. Okay. Again, I'm a little bit lost, and it's a bit more unpredictable of that's where I want to go and how do I get there, but the stuff I'm getting is good. Gonna go into the AC20, which is Vox-like, starting with the DS, or not so much. that blows up. That muff blows up really big in that amp. But enough of that. We're going to go into the JCM800. Let's start with the muff here. DS. Let's try for Satriani. So I'm going to turn some delay on. I forgot the rest, but you can get there. The drive's not right yet. Actually, it might be more rounded off. Yeah, that's that. We're getting there. I mean, I could just look it up, but that would be too easy. Orange. You want fuzzy things a la Big Muff. You want to play Satriani stuff. You want to have killer rockin' power chords for a punk band, rock band, or many other things. There's a lot of flexibility in there. Some of it you have to work for in the combinations, and especially the tone knob and your amp. You know, it doesn't all reveal itself immediately. But I think you're rewarded with some killer shit once you find those tones. I think all these 4-in-1 pedals will be a big seller because if you put all of them on your board, you literally have 8 of the classic drives. You have Noodles Overdrive. You have the Tube Screamer. You'll have the SD1, the DS1, something MUFFY, something ratty. You have a blues breaker, blues drivery kind of a thing, and then what am I missing? That's it. That's a shit ton. That really, especially as a studio guy, is gonna cover most of what you need, and then the combinations that no other pedal has. I think Keeley is onto something here. Can they combine some other pedals that we don't know of? I mean, there's no clone kind of a thing. Do we need that? I don't know, but maybe that's coming. Who knows? These are killer. Thank you for commissioning these videos, Keeley. I am not saying they're good because I got paid for it. That would be, not right. You decide. You heard the sound. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, you wish. Please use my links to Anderton's, Sweetwater, or Thomann below. That supports the channel big time. Also subscribing to the channel and Instagram and Facebook. It costs you nothing, literally nothing. And it's a gesture of goodwill and absolutely does make a difference in my daily life. Trust me. To you, no difference in your life. To me, big time. So please hit these buttons because companies somehow look at the numbers. So if you want to help me out, help me with the numbers. Thank you so much. And we're going to put animals at the end.